On the streets of Nigeria, children roam around looking for a meal any way they can. Many of them and their parents have been displaced either by violence or poverty. Even those with means of livelihood don't fare much better. Adamu Haruna is one of millions of Nigerian farmers who account for 70% of the country's agricultural output. Yet, they still struggle.
It's impossible to produce enough without fertilizer and mechanized tools, things that no Nigerian farmer can afford these days.
Which means Nigeria must import more, or its people will starve.
Poor output from farming and industry has led to increased unemployment and uncertainty, something many in Nigeria blame on decades of corruption and lack of investment. Added to that, attacks by armed groups are pushing many further into poverty and insecurity.
These conditions, along with rampant inflation, corruption, and especially poverty, are said to have triggered the angry protests at the start of August. Analysts say the protest may have been doused for now, but with poverty now at acute levels in Nigeria, danger lies ahead.
Because where you have such massive sector of the society is impoverished, deliberately being impoverished, I think it is a very, very dangerous trend. We are likely going to see a much, outburst, which is, if we allow it to happen, it is going to be more dangerous then.
Compounding the levels of poverty is the decades-old violence that has displaced millions. From farmer-pastoralist clashes to Boko Haram, the attacks in the Niger Delta and the violent separatist agitations in the east. But the government says significant progress has been made in tackling them.
It's not yet over. There are still pockets, areas where they are there, but it's an ongoing and somehow is a big improvement.
Although the government more than doubled the minimum wage in July, the devaluation of the local currency, the naira, has eroded people's purchasing power. Recent protest organizers say economic reforms that ended fuel and electricity subsidies have made conditions tougher. But the government insists they are necessary to cut waste and encourage investment. For now, peace has returned to the streets, but it's not clear how long it will last unless government reforms begin to bear fruit. Ahmed Idris, Al Jazeera, Kano.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.